As a normal gamer, you probably didn't even notice, but in the last year or so, a lot of companies in the gaming space laid off people or shut down completely. And I'm talking about bigger studios like Blizzard and Microsoft, EA, Tencent, and some of the engine suppliers like Unity and Unreal Games. They all have been affected by this. And as a games developer, I see every week a new news about a new studio or a new publisher or someone laying off people or just shutting down completely. For example, the studio Volition that made the Saints Row games just shut down, and also there are rumors that the Embracer Group, which is one of the largest game investors right now, are trying to sell Gearbox Interactive, so the people that made Borderlands, for example. But why should I care? I just play games. I'm just a gamer, right? Or will that affect me maybe? Well, yes. A similar thing happened when COVID started. A lot of games companies and also other companies laid off people because they couldn't figure out the home office and there weren't a lot of people buying anything. And for example, I tried to purchase a PlayStation 5 a long time, but there just wasn't any game that triggered me to buy one because there weren't cool games for PlayStation 5. And that was actually a problem for Sony because so many games got delayed or just right out cancelled. You could now say that doesn't affect me, I just play indie games, the bigger games, I don't care about them. And you might be right, but the problem is also indie games were affected and are affected by this. A smaller studio here in Germany got affected, Thrix has shut down completely. A few other publishers have also reported problems and are scaling down. And for example, Pillars of Eternity publisher Versus Evil completely shut down, which is I would say, middle-sized publisher that mostly publishes indie games. So this will affect indie studios in the next year finding a publisher and finding money to develop these games. So indie games might also take a hit. But every time the gaming industry goes through that phase of laying off a lot of people, there's one thing certain. After a short period of time, these laid off people just found new studios, and mostly indie studios. So I predict in 2025, maybe 2026, we will see a new wave of indie games come to the market at all places. And I'm actually here for it. So be prepared for that wave of new indie games and maybe a little bit of a dry spell in 2024, 2025. And if you like that video, then leave a like here. That helps me a lot. Also follow for more of these kinds of contents. And otherwise, just have a nice day. Bye!